Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me in this video. Today we're going to look at the new Eevee Ex that is going to be released with this new Japanese set that's coming out in December, and it's centered around all the evolutions. So everyone's really getting excited about this set because if it's anything like the last set that had anything to do with evolutions, this set is going to go off. Evolving Skies, that was. So we've got this new promotional video from the Pokemon company. Within it, the reveal of the new pack and the Eevee Ex is dropped. So let's watch this video together. I'll turn the sound off because I don't think we really need it. There's a boy. He's running to his group of friends. I think the whole point of this commercial is how Pokemon, the trading card game, is so communal. Look at these packs they're opening, by the way. This is a flex, isn't it? Like, come on, this is ridiculous. They've got 20th anniversary packs. They've got some of the most expensive packs you'll ever get. Within it, we're now opening up more modern cards. And yeah, these guys are pretty happy. Pokemon Pocket gets its mention. I love how it's in the Japanese train. If you ever do go to the trains in Japan, they are so crowded. So that does get me vibing to Japan and the culture there. Three guys opening up cards. This is awesome. Represents a lot of the fandom in the hobby. This chick here clearly loving Psyduck. In a plane, Pokemon Pocket. I hope the Wi-Fi is not turned on. Or at least I hope the plane hasn't taken off. These two just sharing. This is a really nice commercial. There's the Eevee Ex. So there it was. I don't know, how did you catch that? That was the Eevee Ex there. And the commercial keeps going on. Pokemon Pocket getting its real promotion. And from what I've seen, it looks really good. I haven't opened it up myself. I haven't tried yet. There's the Eevee pack again. That is the one that we're talking about. And then the commercial reaches its conclusion with the Pokemon card game and the TCG Pocket. Great commercial. Great commercial. So what do you think of it? So here it is up close in Japanese. I'll see if I can zoom in on it. Click that button. There it is. Eevee Ex. It is a terraform, so the card is going to be textured. It looks like it's going to be within like probably all the normal cards. If we're looking at the set, pretty standard card. The terraform is going to play a big role in the evolutions from what I think. I think all the evolutions are going to have their terra crystallization, and it can work because the Umbreon had its Gigantamax. I mean, if you look at the Umbreon, it had its Gigantamax. It was so big, it was at the top of a building. So, they can get it right. And I think the Hydreigon from the new set that's going to be coming out, that one they got right. And the Pikachu also looks really cool from the new electric circuit breaker set. So it can work. Now, if we go back to Poker Beach and look at what it says here, Eevee Ex has just been revealed as the first card from Terastal Festival. So that's the name of this new set. The set was previewed in a Japanese commercial featuring various TCG products. Terastal Festival will release in Japan on December 6th, which is insanely close. So we'll be covering a lot of these releases coming up in the next few weeks because I'm sure more cards are going to get leaked. Thanks goes to Tony Lee for the translation. So this is what the card says. Eevee Ex colorless, HP 200. It's a basic. Terra, as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks, both yours and your opponent's. And its ability is Rainbow DNA. You can play Pokemon EX that evolve from Eevee onto this Pokemon to evolve it. You can't evolve this Pokemon during your first turn or during the turn you play it. So you can play Pokemon EX that evolve from Eevee onto this Pokemon to evolve it. Okay, wow. Quartz Shine does 200 damage, and the EX rule, when your Pokemon EX is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. Much better than the 3 prize cards from the VMAX days. Based on the booster pack of the set, it will also feature Glaceon EX, Umbreon EX, Terrapagos EX, and Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. Preliminary information also reveals that the set will be headlined by Eevee and its terrestrialized evolutions. It now appears as though all of the evolutions, as well as the Eevee itself, will be Stellar Terra cards. And there's the pack. Look at that. Okay, so this is going to have real hype. I think that's safe to say. It's going to have real hype, and everyone is going to want this card. And I guess I want to know, Will this be your regular booster box set, or will this be your Christmas holiday set? I think that is going to play a really big role as to how much product I purchase, because the booster box always are a little bit more affordable for me, a little bit more manageable as well, and I get more value for my buck. But if you look at the pack, there's the Umbreon, it's there. There's the Glaceon, it's there. And there's the Terrapagos, the turtle, and then there's the teal mask Ogerpon. Eevee is the centralized character. So they've given their homage to Pikachu, and they've given their homage to Eevee. Very interesting. I think everyone's going to be looking at this. What is this Umbreon going to look like? Will they give Umbreon the treatment that Evolving Skies gave Umbreon? Have they got something in store? We've had some Umbreons that have been beautiful artworks, but they haven't impacted us like the Evolving Skies Umbreon. If you remember in Brilliant Stars, we got the Gigantamax Umbreon as well. It didn't impact the market like the VMAX. So I wonder whether we'd be able to pair up the VMAX Gigantamax Umbreon with the Terra Umbreon, and it's like they got a match. They're a set, generation to generation. Is that what we're going to get? I think we're all very excited to see what happens here with this Umbreon and with the Eevee and the rest of the evolutions. As revealed earlier this month, cards from Terastal Festival will be featured in our English special set, Prismatic Evolution, which releases on the 17th of January. We also expect Prismatic Evolution to be comprised of cards from Japanese upcoming EX starter deck generation decks, which will be released on the 22nd of November. We've had a little bit of information on them, thanks to, again, PokeBeach, thank you. We'll go into detail on that very soon. Just trying to get rid of all these ads. Let's see what this video is. Is this a different one, or is this the same one? It's the same video, so we're not going to play that one. Yeah, so we're kind of in an interesting place at the moment. We're in an interesting place. Let's have a little bit of a look at these new sets that have just come out, these starter decks in Japanese. All right, so here we are, and we're looking at this newly revealed EX starter deck generations, featuring 18 Pokemon EX. So the EX starter deck generations have finally been revealed. As posted in April, there will be 9 decks featuring 2 Pokemon from each generation. The decks will be released on the 22nd of November for 850 yen each. So you got Pikachu and Snorlax from Gen 1, Lugia, Tyranitar from Gen 2, Kyogre, Blaziken, Dialga, Lucario, Reshiram, Amoonguss, Xerneas, Novern, Tapu Koko, Mimikyu, Zacian, Alcremery, and Koraidon, and the Paldean Clodsire. So here they are. Very, very clean, basic design. You got the white background, 2 Pokemon from that generation. And again, this kind of encourages everyone to buy all of them, doesn't it? So here they are. Pikachu and Snorlax, 2 very popular Pokemon from Generation 1. Lugia, Tyranitar. These are great. Blaziken, a very popular Pokemon too. Lucario, maybe one of the most popular Pokemon from Gen 4. Then you've got a couple of interesting, questionable ones. Amoonguss, I don't know who asked for Amoonguss, whether anyone wants Amoonguss, or even Tapu Koko. I know Mimikyu is very popular, very, very popular. Some random pair-ups, Alcremery and Zacian. That's a weird pair-up. But there it is. An EX starter deck generation special battle set will also be released on the same date. It will cost 4,650 yen, which is a significant amount of money. I think it's quite a lot, maybe $50 Australian. It will come with Gen 1, 2, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 8, Gen 9 decks bundled together, random. It will also include 4 additional promo cards, which you can see them on the top right hand of the box. Top right hand of the box. So click it. Let's see. Zoom in here. Let me see if I can get this. Apologies if I fail. Okay, so here they're all EXs. So these EXs, I feel, will probably make up a lot of this new evolutions set. Some of them will get their own. They'll get their own starter decks in English as well. I'm sure some of them may get released in another set. They probably won't all go into that one set. Up the top here, if we can have a look, let's see if I can get this up higher. This is a very hard view, sorry. So, we might be able to see it properly, but it's not letting me do it. I don't know. So I think it's up here, up the top. I'm gonna hold that. So I feel like they're in the top corner here. I'm gonna hover my mouse here. I feel like I can't even do that. That looks like a Meowth. So that looks like it's got more of reveals as to other Pokemon that will be available. So that should be very interesting to see. And let's have a look if they've maybe even cropped that shot for us. The deck will consist of 175 cards altogether. And here they are. You got the Amoonguss EX, the Blaziken, the Reshiram. So every Pokemon that's essentially part of those starter decks, the Tapu Koko, the Kyogre, they all get their EX card. And there is a few interesting inclusions here that Sylveon, I'm sure, will be a part of the new set that will be coming out. The Larvitar to accompany the Tyranitar, I'm sure. Another Koraidon EX. We've had a few of them. At least that one looks a bit different. As we scroll down, we see all these basic cards. I'm sure these will make up a significant portion of the English holiday set that comes out. The Pikachu and Snorlax decks. Now, look, I'm a big fan of battle decks. I don't like to buy them at full price, but I like to give opportunity to play this game with a friend, and I always make an effort to play the game because it makes collecting the commons and the uncommons a little bit more fun. If you're just into the collectible part of the hobby and you're looking for all the rares, these cards genuinely feel like junk. But if you play the game, they have real usefulness to them. So for those of you that are collectors and for those of you that do love to, invest in Pokemon, I strongly suggest playing the game. It's a lot of fun. And if you don't have anyone to play with, you can definitely do it online. I know that online will have the opportunity to just have some random battles with people, and it works out. It's a great game. I'm a big fan of it, and it makes all the commons and the uncommons and all these cards that you see that you might not find very appealing. It makes them all more valuable, makes them more useful, and you can actually form decks to play with them. So here they are, and here are wow. Okay, there's some artwork here. I think a lot of this artwork is going to be encompassed in the sleeves. I think these are sleeves, actually. I think they are. That's what it says here. Each deck has been released with new artwork showing a location for each generation. All right, so here you have got the Pokemon Center and the Pokemart. We've got some Rattata. Oddish is about to get squashed to death. Executes there too. Pikachu's going to jump on a Snorlax belly. Oh, wow. Okay. This does give me real Gen 2 vibes here, doesn't it? Look at that. Yeah. Okay. And then Gen 3. Yeah, it's beautiful artwork. And I love the inclusion of Pokemon that are exclusive to those generations as well. Yeah, that is very cool. Look at that. Very, very, very nice. Lucario looking menacing there, like he has any chance, in a fight. Kind of looks like Brooklyn Bridge. There you go. Why is a mushroom must be growing out of the concrete? Yeah, that's pretty good artwork there. Xerneas has really grown on me. I really like Xerneas. I think it's a really cool Pokemon. Hawaii, as we know, the Alolan region. Great stuff there. What's that? Is that Cramorant? I can't even make out the Pokemon there. Our Creamery. I'm surprised that, they're not in an ice cream store. And Zacian's just getting the ice cream. And then that last one. Very cool. Wow. This guy. As if this guy gets the treatment. They just literally got a blob. They literally just got a blob getting that, that 5-star treatment. As if they give this guy that promotional shot. It's like the WWE giving Funaki the WrestleMania headline. It just doesn't make any sense. And here it is in my emails. Here it is in my emails. I can show you right there that there it is. It gives you all that information. If you do sub to the Pokemon Center in Japan, they do send you these nice little emails where you get a lot of that information. And here is a lot of what we've already seen on Poker Beach, giving you all that artwork, some products as well. Oh, everything just went nuts. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like these have got to be sleeves. So, the Japanese get such cool stuff. I really want these sleeves. Anyway, very much looking forward to this new Evolution set. But, we've got Searching Sparks to, place our Christmas delight into first. We'll need to make sure that we enjoy that. Surging Sparks will be great. I'll leave it there. Thank you for joining me in this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you for joining me. If you've got any comments, or if you got any kind of thoughts, please place them in the comment section. I do try to reply to everything, and I really appreciate it. Bye, everyone.